Manna. July 27, we shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God. Danielson 5. All are not leading spirits, as was Daniel, nor are all given to visions and revelations and interpretations, as was he. But all will have the same spirit of devotion to principles of righteousness, which devotion will be tested under divine providence, step by step, through the narrow way, as they seek to walk in the footsteps of him who set us an example, our Daniel, our leader, our Lord Jesus. Let all then who have named the name of Christ depart from iniquity. Let all such be faithful. Dare to be a Daniel. Reprint 2494.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here again to really unpack some fascinating sources.
That's right. Get those key insights.
Exactly. So today we're looking at a daily source from July 27th. It's titled Daily Heavenly Manna. And it really zeroes in on this pretty powerful quote from Daniel chapter 6, verse 5.
Okay.
It says, "We shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God."
Wow. That's quite a statement about someone's character, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, imagine living in such a way that the only criticism anyone can find is, well, your core beliefs, your devotion.
Yeah, and that's really what this source gets into. It unpacks that idea of devotion, of principle, and, how timeless it is.
So we're going to explore that, drawing directly from this reading.
Exactly. See what it means for us today.
Okay, so the source, it starts by making a really important point straight away.
Which is?
That not everyone is like a leading spirit in the same way Daniel was. Not everyone has those big visions and revelations and interpretations.
Right. That's a key clarification.
Yes.
It's not saying everyone needs to be a prophet or have these grand, overt spiritual gifts.
Yo.
But, and this is crucial, the source stresses that all will have the same spirit of devotion to principles of righteousness.
Okay. So it's less about the specific, maybe spectacular gifts and more about a shared underlying commitment.
Precisely. It's about that fundamental integrity, that spirit of devotion, which is, accessible to everyone, regardless of their role.
That makes sense. So the shared spirit, this devotion, the source says it gets tested, right? It's not just declared and done.
Not at all. It highlights how this very devotion will be tested under divine providence, step by step, through the narrow way.
Step by step, through the narrow way. That sounds like a journey, maybe a difficult one.
It implies exactly that.
Yeah.
A path that requires conscious choices, often hard ones, to stay true. And under divine providence suggests these tests aren't random, but part of a guided process.
And is there an example given for this kind of tested journey?
Yes, and it's the ultimate one, according to the source. It points directly to him who set us an example, our Daniel, our leader, our Lord Jesus.
So connecting Daniel's faithfulness directly to Jesus' example.
Right. It positions Jesus as the supreme model of this unwavering, tested devotion. It's not just about admiring Daniel. It's about emulating that spirit seen perfectly in Jesus.
That really elevates the whole discussion. So following this path, this example, it leads to a call to action, doesn't it, in the source?
It absolutely does. It becomes very direct.
What does it say?
It says, "Let all then who have named the name of Christ depart from iniquity. Let all such be faithful."
Depart from iniquity, be faithful. That's pretty clear cut. No room for compromise there.
None at all. It's a call to align your actions with your professed faith, to turn away from anything that compromises those principles of righteousness we talked about.
And then it wraps up with a kind of rallying cry, something really memorable.
It does. It uses that famous phrase, "Dare to be a Daniel."
Ah, yes. I've definitely heard that before.
It's powerful, isn't it? And the source even notes its origin reference, reprint 2494, showing this specific message has been around, has resonated for a long time within this tradition.
So dare to be a Daniel. It's a call to courage, to integrity.
Exactly. Personal courage in upholding your principles, even when it's difficult or unpopular.
So wrapping up this deep dive, it seems the core message from Daily Heavenly Manna is this universal call to, unwavering faithfulness.
Faithfulness and devotion.
Right. It's not really about having some spectacular gift or role, but about holding on to that spirit of righteousness, just like Daniel, and ultimately, like Jesus showed us.
It's about that core integrity day in, day out.
Being true to your principles, basically, no matter what pressures come along.
Yeah, which leads to a really important final thought, maybe for you, the listener. to take away.
Okay.
What does it actually mean for you in your specific life to dare to be a Daniel? When your principles are tested, maybe not in some huge public arena, but in the small, everyday choices.
That's a powerful question to reflect on.
Something to definitely ponder.